Bhatnagar, stay on with us. We have more updates coming in. Bangkok Governor has ordered the establishment of an earthquake incident command center at the Koshin Room, Bangkok Metropolitan Administration. We have with us my colleague Aditya Vadhavan to provide further updates regarding this. Aditya, what are the updates coming in terms of this order that has been issued?
Well, absolutely, as you rightly pointed out, that this earthquake warning center will be set up in Bangkok, to mitigate what damage has been caused due to these tremors that have been felt in Bangkok. Even because the extent of this earthquake was so huge, 7.7 Richter scale. So Bangkok has also been rattled by this, and all the authorities are taking precautionary methods at the moment so as to minimize the extent of damage that has been caused, and it needs to be seen how long will it take for this earthquake center to come up in Bangkok. Yes, Riya.
Major General Sudhakar ji, in terms of when we're talking about the area, Sagyang area, what do you think about the slip rate of this area, and in terms of the when we're talking about the tremors that have been felt, what do you think about the slip rate of this Sagyang fault?
Well, this is a technical term that you are using, which I am not qualified to comment. However, having been a member of disaster management, planned the disaster management in Nepal while I was in service, as also elsewhere in the world, all I can say is that this particular plate that you are mentioning, to me it appears to be in a very, very critical state, and it is susceptible to further tremors in future, and this may erupt, because the biggest danger is that we have to understand is that Bangkok, Saigon and places in Myanmar where the earthquake tremors, the sphere of influence of the impact, if you just imagine and draw out figuratively, then it is actually touching the ocean, the Bay of Bengal. So when a thing like this takes place, the impact is also going to be felt in the sea, and it may result in high tides and coming into the mainland or inland. This is one. And second thing is that these are all high density population centers, whether you talk about Bangkok or Saigon. So I actually apprehend that there is going to be a mass scale evacuation. And the first and foremost thing is that people must vacate the tall high-rise buildings, skyscrapers. Government should, I'm sure, knowing Thailand as also Myanmar, whatever little bit is possible, they should be able to get the people to safer places. And India, as the immediate neighbor of Myanmar, I personally feel, my take is, regardless whether they requisition or not, Government of India would do well to extend, at least offer the first responders assistance to Myanmar. We have expertise. Our people had gone to Turkey, they have been to Nepal, they have been to elsewhere at different places in the world in past 75, 76 years. We have enough of exposure and experience. We should be able to guide them, also give them advisory as to how best we can save. The collateral damage has to be mitigated or minimized, as also the human lives and the livestock, they have to be protected at all costs. Back to you, Riya.
Naveen Bhatnagar, in terms of the probability of Myanmar, when we're talking about this, it has the tectonic plates, and when we're talking about how frequent it is, because of the tectonic location of this, there's a huge probability of the aftershock that might happen. Also about the fact that there's a city in Myanmar called Sagyang, and it has a slip rate, there's a fault in that line, there's a slip rate of that. So in that term, how do authorities tackle a situation like this?
Yeah, so they are already in the process of rescue operation.